Imagine landing on a frozen moon, billions of kilometers away from Earth, where sunlight is almost gone. The temperature can freeze steel, and beneath the ice may hide an alien ocean, larger than all oceans on Earth combined. This is Europa. One of Jupiter's moons, and according to many scientists, it may be the most terrifying place humanity has ever considered exploring. At first glance, Europa looks beautiful: smooth ice, bright white surface, endless cracks glowing under sunlight. But the deeper scientists studied this moon, the more disturbing it became, because Europa is not dead. Something is moving beneath the ice. And that changes everything. Europa orbits around Jupiter, the largest planet in our solar system. But Jupiter is not just massive, it is dangerous. The planet produces radiation so powerful that a human standing near Europa without protection would receive a deadly dose in only a few hours. NASA knows this. That's why no human mission to Europa currently exists. Even robots struggle to survive there. The radiation around Jupiter is like an invisible weapon. Electronics fail, cameras break, systems shut down. And humans would slowly die from radiation poisoning. But strangely, despite all of this danger, Europa keeps attracting scientists, because beneath its frozen shell, there may be an ocean, a global ocean. Some estimates suggest Europa contains twice as much water as Earth, and hidden in that dark ocean, there may be life. Think about that for a second. An alien ocean, under kilometers of ice, completely cut off from sunlight, possibly containing living organisms. This idea transformed Europa from just another moon into one of the most important places in space. But reaching that ocean is nearly impossible. The ice shell covering Europa may be between 15 to 25 kilometers thick. To put that into perspective, humanity has never drilled anywhere close to that depth in such extreme conditions. And Europa is not peaceful. Its icy surface constantly cracks and shifts. Massive ice plates move slowly across the moon at drifting continents. Scientists believe warm water from below may sometimes erupt upward, freezing instantly into strange patterns across the surface. It's a world in motion, a frozen nightmare. And the deeper we study Europa, the stranger it becomes. Some scientists believe hydrothermal vents may exist on the ocean floor, similar to those on Earth where life survives without sunlight. On our planet, entire ecosystems exist around these vents deep in the ocean. Which raises a terrifying possibility. If life form independently on Europa, then life in the universe may be common. And humanity may not be alone. But here's the problem: exploring Europa is unbelievably difficult. A spacecraft traveling there would take years just to arrive. Communication delays become enormous, supplies become limited, rescue becomes impossible. If astronauts encountered a problem on Europa, nobody could save them. They would be completely alone. And then comes the biggest fear of all: contamination. NASA worries that sending humans to Europa could accidentally introduce Earth bacteria into the alien ocean. Tiny microbes from Earth might survive and spread beneath the ice, destroying evidence of native life forever. In other words, humans themselves may be the danger. That is why future Europa missions focus mainly on robotic exploration. NASA's Europa Clipper mission to scan the moon from orbit, searching for signs of habitability without risking contamination. Because once humans arrive, there may be no going back. But Europa's terror is not just scientific. It's psychological. Imagine standing there, above you. Jupiter fills the sky like a giant monster. Radiation silently passes through your spacecraft walls. Beneath your feet, an endless black ocean stretches into darkness, hiding something unknown. No birds. No wind. No life visible anywhere. Only silence. A silence so deep, it feels unnatural. And under the ice, something may already be alive. That possibility changes how we see the universe forever. For centuries, humans believed Earth was special, unique, alive in a dead cosmos. But Europa suggests something terrifying. Maybe life appears wherever conditions allow it. Maybe oceans beneath frozen worlds are filled with strange ecosystems. Maybe the galaxy is already full of life, hidden beneath ice and darkness. And maybe humanity is not ready to discover it, because the moment we confirm alien life, everything changes. Religion, science, human identity, understanding of existence itself. That's why Europa matters so much. It is not just a moon. It is a question humanity may fear answering. And perhaps that is the real reason NASA is so careful about sending humans there, not because Europa is far away, not because radiation is deadly, but because beneath that frozen shell, humanity may discover something you can never unsee. An alien ocean. Alien life. And proof that Earth was never alone. What happens if you fall into a black hole? Black holes are the most terrifying objects in the universe, places where gravity becomes so powerful that not even light can escape. But what would actually happen if you fell into one? Would you die instantly? Would you be crushed? Or could you survive long enough to witness the end of reality itself? To understand this nightmare, we first need to understand what a black hole really is. A black hole forms when a massive star dies. After running out of fuel, the star collapses under its own gravity. The core compresses into an unbelievably tiny point called a singularity, a place where physics completely breaks down. Around it forms the event horizon. The point of no return. Once anything crosses this boundary, escape becomes impossible, not even at the speed of light. Now imagine drifting closer to one. At first, nothing seems unusual. You float silently through space. Stars remain visible behind you. The black hole itself appears like a dark sphere bending reality around it. Light twists. Space warps. The universe starts looking wrong. And then gravity begins to change. If you fell feet first, gravity would pull harder on your feet than your head. This difference becomes stronger and stronger until your body literally stretches apart. Scientists call this spaghettification. Your body would become thinner, longer, pulled apart atom by atom. But strangely, from your own perspective, something even more terrifying happens. Time slows down. According to Einstein's theory of relativity, gravity affects time itself. Near a black hole, time moves slower compared to the rest of the universe. To an outside observer, you would appear frozen near the event horizon forever. But for you, time continues normally. You keep falling. Deeper. Closer to the singularity. And as you fall, the universe outside speeds up. Stars rapidly move through their life cycles. Civilizations rise and disappear. Galaxies shift across space. You might witness millions of years passing in moments. Imagine watching the future of the universe unfold while you fall endlessly into darkness. But things get even stranger. Some supermassive black holes may actually allow a human to cross the event horizon without immediately dying. Smaller black holes would tear you apart instantly, but giant ones stretch gravity over larger distances, meaning you could survive the crossing itself. At least temporarily. And once inside, nobody knows what happens next. Physics stops giving answers. Some theories suggest the singularity destroys all matter completely. Others propose black holes may connect to wormholes, tunnels through space and time. Some scientists even speculate black holes could lead to other universes. But there is a horrifying problem. No information can escape a black hole, which means nobody outside could ever know what you discovered. You would become permanently disconnected from the universe, trapped forever. And perhaps the most disturbing part is this: black holes are everywhere. There may be millions in our galaxy alone. At the center of the Milky Way lies Sagittarius or asterisk, a supermassive black hole containing the mass of millions of suns. Entire stars orbit around it. Galaxies themselves may depend on black holes for structure. In a strange way, these monsters help shape the universe we live in. But black holes are not just cosmic destroyers. They are also time machines. Because of extreme time dilation, someone near a black hole could technically travel into the far future. This idea appeared in real scientific discussions and even inspired movies like Interstellar. A few hours near a black hole could equal decades on Earth. Imagine leaving Earth for one mission and returning to discover everyone you knew is gone. Entire civilizations vanished. Humanity evolved into something unrecognizable. That's the terrifying power of gravity. But the deepest horror of black holes is not death. It's uncertainty. We simply do not know what exists beyond the event horizon. Every law of physics collapses there. Space and time themselves become unstable. Our equations fail. Black holes are like cracks in reality, places where the universe hides its secrets. And maybe that is why humans fear them so much, because black holes remind us that despite all our science, there are still regions of existence we do not understand at all. Places where reality itself may stop making sense. And somewhere out there, drifting silently through darkness, a black hole waits.